Hey yo, they waiting for it. The blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it. Hey yo, the blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it. I said what? The blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it. The blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it.
Yo, listen. Welcome to another episode of Blazing Bars. We want to be real, like this is episode number 1. We're just gonna rebrand it.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Alright, rebrand episode number 1.
Right.
Everything else is warm up. We got Randy Foye gonna be calling in a second. We're gonna talk to the guy.
Yeah.
Definitely an elite type of talent that came out of Newark. So when he call in, you excited?
I'm super excited.
Yeah. I got a few questions for him.
I love basketball, so
I got mad questions.
It's gonna be fun.
You got mad questions?
Mad questions.
All right, we gonna see.
Bro, you ain't got no questions, man.
We gonna see.
When you all right? Yeah, we gonna see.
We gonna see. So for all the viewers, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned about 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my Cowboys that won last night.
Oh,
so if you're a Cowboy fan, shout out to y'all. Yeah, shit. You here, you know?
Man,
so
whatever.
Shout
bro.
out to my guys.
I thought we were starting the podcast with positivity.
That was positivity.
That
right
wasn't
there.
positive at all. Like
You see the black cat?
Nah, I don't believe superstition, man.
That black cat helped us out. We was down, and then we caught a W.
Man, shout out to my cats, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you do got cats, bro.
I got 2 of them. You know
I can't never come to your house because you got cats now.
Yeah, that's how I be.
I just realized that.
I mean, so,
I never be there.
that mean the cats are doing their job. You know?
Keep the mics away?
Facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
That's how we gonna do it.
Yeah, man, we waiting for my man to come in. Hopefully, some pull up on us from Bushwick.
No word.
Yeah.
The Wick.
Yeah, Bushwick.
Oh, the young boy. Oh yeah, he alright out there too.
You bump his music?
I'm gonna wait till he come on before he do that.
Hey, yo, don't do that. We live.
I'm just saying. That's the
We
perfect
gonna
time to do that. It's the perfect time, brother. You gotta set the tone so people get our personalities. You feel me?
Yeah. I heard it.
Okay, cool. That's all that matter, right? We out here. So what's good, AJ, man? How you been?
Yo,
I'm good. I'm good. I'm talking to what you calling right now?
Cool.
So
All started great, man. I'm trying to get him to call in. So we talking about his. I'm gonna talk about his song too.
Oh, I know that.
no, we definitely gonna talk about the song.
Yeah,
I already got it.
you already got it. I want to know how Randy feel about it.
Word.
I sent it to Randy already.
Are you there?
Oh, look
I'm
at
just
you.
happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be
Doing
here.
great journalistic work there, brother. I
I
appreciate
see him
it.
working.
Hey, we live, man. I gotta be ready.
Got to. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of music,
Shout out to Sko. He tapped in.
Oh, what's good? Yo, Sko, what up, bro? We out here?
Yeah, it's my guy.
Yeah, man. It's everybody's guy. He's a family friend. Friend of the show already. Because episode 1, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What you about to say, yo?
Speaking of which, All Star joint just dropped too, man.
Oh, yeah. Godspeed.
Did you listen to it?
Not yet.
I have no
I'll keep
idea.
it real. I'll keep it real. I didn't listen to it yet, but I will. Because I plan on doing that. Godspeed, right? That's what we talking about?
Yeah. Hold on, man. He said he told me to send a link. He want to see what's going on.
Oh, all right.
Hold on.
Sko or Randy?
All Star.
Oh,
Yo.
See that, yo? Because we live, we get to talk on the phone. We do what we want. You feel me?
All right.
who that?
That was bro. Hold on real quick.
I mean, you can go get him. We gonna hold it down while you go.
Hey,
we got you.
Real quick.
What's up? What's up?
You seen the top 5 producers?
I saw it, but I didn't watch it. But I already know he make his crack music. You know what I'm saying? We out
I'm
here.
just saying.
Yeah,
I'll get the guy. Be right back.
I got
I'm
you.
just
man.
saying. You know what I mean?
Do
You see-
intermission. Do.
You seen that? You see that interview with Cam?
Nah, I see that. What happened?
I posted that.
Oh, you did?
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Now what happened?
You
Like,
didn't see it though? He was just saying how coming up, a lot of people didn't care about. That's when rap changed. When people didn't care about lyrics, they cared about a lifestyle.
Wait, so Cam said that?
Yeah, he was like, it was people better than Jim, but everybody wanted to be like Jim. Like
That's true. I mean, but fashion goes hand in hand with the music. I mean, that's like.
But nowadays, especially with artists, you will see them before you hear their music.
Yeah.
You will know them from what they wear, what kind of car they drive, their hair, etc. Before you even hear a song.
I mean, yeah, but who do we blame for that? The consumer or the artist?
Neither. I think that that's kind of dope though.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather, me personally, I'm more audio driven, so I want to hear the music first. So I'm gonna seek that out. As opposed to
each his own. You know, some people,
Right.
if they could relate with you just by like, the way you carry yourself, how you dress, etc., they're gonna listen to your music no matter what.
I mean, that sounds good in theory, but you know, some people just want to aspire to be something, so they may not listen to music at all. If they're in love with the image, that's pretty much that's what they're gonna go with.
No, I definitely feel you, but right now, today's world,
2019.
if they see you and they like you, they're gonna listen to your music.
I would hope so.
You know, that's hands down.
Okay, but at what point do you realize that they're into you for your image and not your music, or does it even? Do you
It
just not
doesn't
care?
matter.
It
As
don't
long
matter?
as they listen and it streams, it doesn't matter. If you're really listening,
Okay, but I mean, those streams got to come from somewhere, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta justify. Like the ends must justify the means at that point. Like you got to figure out what is making them drive traffic to your music, or
because of the way they are, because of the way their lifestyle.
Okay. All right. Maybe.
Nah, facts though. Like
That's a fact, or like? 'Cause
facts.
I mean,
Little kids right now, right? We can use Lil Uzi, right? Everybody know him for his hair and always carrying a purse. So they automatically look up his name, look up his music, his videos, whether it's to laugh at him because they really like it or what. That counts as a stream.
I mean, but he made good music though.
But hold on, but that counts as a stream.
It does.
You feel me? Like, no matter what the reason is, what brought you here? Like, oh, look what he got on today, this fool. He just made money.
I mean, I thought it was like the dance too, like, you know, the shoulder thing.
Whatever it is, but you know about it.
I do. I mean, I think it's dope.
So
I
that's
like
a view.
Uzi. I like Uzi.
But I'm just saying.
Okay.
But nowadays, these kids, they know the dance. They probably don't know all the words. They know his dance, so
That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Black Boy JB and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Black Boy JB, do you think he's ever gonna like win that lawsuit with that game? As far as them like jacking his dance or whatever? You know the game I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. They probably settle out of court.
I mean, yeah, but I think they're playing hardball with him. I don't think they want to settle. Like they're trying to find like wild loopholes saying that his music or this dance, you can't trademark a dance or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
but
I
nobody.
think that's foul.
They probably settle out of court just because of the publicity and everything that comes with it. After a while, it's gonna become a headache. You know what I mean? So it's better than just pay them and let them go away.
Yeah, I mean, but that's still foul though. Like they really, these $1 billion corporations are really taking these kids' IP. You know what I mean? And that's not cool.
One has that and never changed. It's been like that since the beginning of time.
Yeah, I know, but just like you said, 2019. If they're making all that money, well, you know what? Okay, let me rewind that. With the fact that the NCAA had that like landmark decision like this past week, I think that the tide can start to change. You know what I mean?
It can, but people selling people stuff that's our culture.
Shout out to Edo Bandit, by the way.
I hate to say that's part of the culture. That is music, hip hop culture. Somebody stole it from somebody and made it look better.
Nah, man.
From the beginning of the time.
It's time to change, bro. It's time to change. People need to be compensated for their hard work, for their IP, for their intellectual property, for being creative. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. That's just like saying everybody now needs to pay forward to a Prince. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love Prince though. Shout out to Prince, man. Rest in peace, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's always going to be stolen parts and pieces.
I mean, I won't say it's stolen. That's kind of harsh, but I mean,
No, it's stolen.
Nah, it's a difference. Like when you're taking someone's dance and calling it something else, and profiting off of it, like profiting off of it and making millions of dollars. Like these guys are making like $30 million a month, bro. And he hasn't seen a dime of that. Like that's criminal.
Goes to say the same thing with Cash Money and Bling Bling. You know what I mean? Cash Money and Bling Bling. It had they
system.
had they
732.
Oh, somebody's calling in. Hold on. We got a caller. Oh, dang.
Oh,
Okay.
so
False alarm.
Oh, had it been copywritten.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but
everybody knows Bling Bling because of Cash Money.
But who knew though? I mean, but who knew that was gonna be the catchphrase?
Yo.
Hello.
Randy.
What up, man?
What's
good?
up, brother? What's going on, man? Thank you for
Chilling,
joining.
man.
So listen, everybody, we got the one and only Randy on the line. Randy Foye, what's going on, man?
And I'm chilling, man. Just relaxing, man.
Paul.
Watching Nova play Army. Going Nova play Army.
Oh yeah, on your team. You got your team playing tonight.
Yeah, just watching a lot of basketball on tonight, so that's what I'm doing.
I'm surprised you're not at the game, man.
Nah, I got kids of my own, man, and they play sports too, so I gotta be here for them.
Nah, that's a fact. So, thank you for taking the time to talk to us for a little bit and not watch your boys play.
Multitasking.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to just start off by saying, as a native from Newark, New Jersey, what was it like going to Eastside and let's start there with Eastside and growing up in Newark. What was that like?
Oh, it was different, because I was from North Newark, and
Okay.
I played for an AAU program by the name of the New Jersey Roadrunners, and my AAU coach just had connections with the head basketball coach there. So I was my initial school that I was gonna go to was St. Anthony's, but I decided to go to Eastside just because of the connections with everyone, and then they were building a powerhouse. It was a guy that his game was, he had so much handle. His name was Sal Thompson. Right now I'm not sure if he's out or not, but I know he was locked up. He was doing a lot of time, but he was so nice, and he played guard with on the Roadrunners with me. Okay. And I was like, man, this dude is legit. I want to go to Eastside and be like him. And he's like 2 grades higher than me. And so that's how I ended up going to Eastside. But when I got to Eastside, I never knew that was like, the Portuguese/Brazilian, they were decent. And then I never knew about, Benedict Court, Hyatt Court, Riverview Plaza, the Prue, like all those different little projects down there. I never knew that they had like thorough people down there. So,
right.
I went in there, thinking that, it's just, I'm from North Newark. I'm from a Crip neighborhood, and it's just like, it is what it is. But, they had a lot of, thorough people down there that, got busy. So, but it was nothing but love, though. But Eastside was definitely, while I was there, and still to this day, it was the spot.
No,
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Back then, y'all definitely had a powerhouse at Eastside.
Y'all cheated, by the way. Listen, I used to hear that y'all got Africans that was older than the normal kids, and they played on y'all team. Is that true, man?
No, they wasn't older. They just was unsupervised. They were like of age, but they were living. They were like, so they were minors, but they were living by themselves.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's deep.
Yeah, so the guy from the Star Ledger, he basically followed them and took pictures. Yeah, they were young. They were super young because they ended up, the crazy thing was they ended up going to college. And like one guy I know 2 kids went to Fairfield, and then I think another one went to Alabama, and then one went and played pro in France. So they were all legit. Yeah. It's just, when you come over here, it's easier to get to the pros from, from the States than it is from over there, because over there you got to be the best of the best to get to the pros. And over here you can take that route through college.
Gotcha, that's true.
Gotcha.
But that powerhouse I had, like with you, Jeff, and all y'all, I'm not going to lie. I went to North 13. I hated playing against y'all. Especially, I'm not going to lie, a couple of times I had to guard you. And you remember how small North 13 gym was. You used to pull up half court and shoot threes. I hated being you.
Yeah, it was, just playing against all those schools, and, North 13, because I grew up on North 3rd Street near 6th Avenue, near 6th Avenue, and between 6th Avenue and 7th Avenue by Dr. M. Flex. So I knew a lot of people that went to North 13th. And obviously, if Eastside was getting ready to play North 13th, my whole hood or whatever, they was coming up there to show love and support. But that gym was small, and I remember, only thing I remember about that was one of my next door neighbors. His name is Terrence Chisholm.
Yep, Terrence.
He played on that team. Yeah, he played on that team, and I just remember I was like the day of the morning when I was leaving to go to school. He's like crazy, and I was like, man, don't worry about it. I was like, I'm gonna see you later. That's all I said to him. But yeah,
cook my man.
He definitely did that to us.
So, what was it like the transition from Eastside going to Villanova? What was that transition like?
How I explain it to people, for me it was a culture shock, because I came from a place where there's all, Hispanics, African Americans, and you rarely see, a white guy or a white woman, unless, you go into like Union or somewhere, or if you're downtown next to some, Fortune 500 company, and going
Prudential
to
building.
Villanova.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And going to Villanova, it was like, you're the only black person in class.
Wow.
But not just one class, but majority of your classes, and the only other black people would be in your class is an athlete. And say if you have a class with no athletes in it, you're gonna be the only black person in that class. So it just was a culture shock, For the first like 2 months, 3 months, I was homesick, and Jay Wright kind of pulled me to the side in practice, and he said, "Hey, man, it's either you're gonna get it done here, or you're gonna have to go. You have to go elsewhere." But it's not about being back in Newark now. It's about making your way. It's about putting your footprints in the stand and starting your journey. And when he said that to me, it just resonated. And then I'm guaranteed that they had that conversation with people back home. Like, when he called back home, just tell them this is the place you need to be, because everybody's tone changed, after Coach Wright had that conversation with me. And that's when I start feeling, this is for me. This is the real world. This is what the real world is.
Yeah.
So I got to adjust to it and grow up and be a man.
I'm happy you did that. So what's one thing you would tell like kids from where we all come from? What advice would you give them?
To a lot of people ask me that question. What type of advice would you give to a kid just growing up in Newark? Just to explore, man. Never be stuck in, the same zip code, or never be stuck in a situation where you're like, all right, well, this is it, and it's either this place or no. It's a big, amazing world out there where where you can go places and do, a lot of beautiful things. But all you got to do is put your mind to it and step outside of the box and not be scared. And so, my one thing that I would just say, just explore. Just be yourself, stay out of trouble, and just explore the world. And when you explore the world, you'll find, what you do good, business wise. You'll find your wife. You'll find so many different things. But just explore, man, and enjoy it.
That's good. That's right. It's a lot of world outside of Essex County.
Absolutely.
New Jersey and everything. The tri-state area. It's a lot that goes on that we don't know about. So exploring is good. You won a championship at Villanova, right?
I won the Big East. I won the Big East regular season championship there.
Okay.
I won the Big East championship.
How was that? How was that experience?
That was dope, man. Because when I first got to Villanova, you watch it now, and you see the championships. You see, us playing on TV every night. Mm-hmm. When I first got there, they were out of the tournament for at least, 7 to 8 years. Mm-hmm. So, the class that we came in there with, we were the number one recruiting class in the country. And we came in there to change things. We came in there to change the culture. That's what, we were sold on. And when he told me, when he came to see me play, I remember I was playing Neptune. I was playing the game before Neptune, I forgot. And he just was saying, hey, I need you to lead this team to where you got your high school team. And he kind of looked at me and just basically like, you're going to start right away.
Wow.
But you got to it's a lot of responsibility. I'm going to be on you, but you're going to start right away. And so my first 2 years, we struggled. But towards the end of my sophomore year, when we started doing things coach way, and, I just started relaxing and playing my game how I was in high school, but being much bigger and stronger, I was like, this is similar to high school. It's just everyone's fast. Everyone was the best player on their high school team, and you just got to bring it every night. There's no off nights.
Right.
And when we got to that point at Villanova, we just took off. And, I'm watching them play right now, and it's the same thing that we talked about from day one, that, it's all about, attitude, hustle, the grind, day in and day out, when you're tired, when you're not tired, to just bring it every single day. And you can see these younger guys just doing it every single night. But that was something that we started. So as an alumni, I'm super proud to just sit back and watch my team and enjoy and look at something that I started.
I was about to say that you definitely started that wave of winning, that culture of winning there. Now, you guys did lose to UNC, correct?
Yes.
You traveled, right? You traveled.
That was Alan Ray who traveled. I was already found out.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He traveled, by the way.
Yeah, he didn't travel though.
He didn't.
Because
what I saw
when
was
he
a travel.
drove, it was like when he nowadays it definitely wasn't no travel.
Word up.
Nah.
Like how James Harden and them be doing all
Oh,
that
yeah,
step
yeah.
back and you know how people be doing them side steps
Yeah,
and
yeah,
doing all
yeah.
these extra. Nowadays it would definitely not be no travel, but back then he took 2 steps and UNC we were number 4 seed or number 5
Yeah.
in the tournament and UNC was a 1 seed
Yeah.
and we were beating them. If you remember that game, we were beating them the whole game.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
one
Trust
thing,
me, I remember.
since I'm talking about Essex County and Newark, the whole Newark was there because we were playing in Syracuse. And Syracuse like 4.5 hour drive, but everyone from the city was there to come see me play.
Yeah.
And I went crazy. I had 28 points
You did.
or whatever.
You did.
And Allen gets the ball, and I think we're down 2.
Yep.
And he just it was like 2 steps, but somebody pushed him.
Mm-hmm.
And he laid the ball in, and one ref called travel, and one ref called foul, and then they went to half court. And when they went to half court, it just was like, you know what, it's a travel, and that changed everything. We only lost by 1, but I was hot. I was hot. Just put it that way.
I can imagine.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a North Carolina fan. I was rooting for you, but I also was rooting for my Tar Heels, man. I was torn, by the way. Now, I'm in Columbia, South Carolina at Benedict College, and everybody from New Jersey is in one location watching you play. And I'm the eyeball out. Well, me and my man Jason is the eyeball out because we're North Carolina fans. But at this point in time, we got to root for you, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's on everything that I love. Whenever I watch someone play, I don't care. If it's a kid playing against Nova, if it's a kid playing, football somewhere, if it says Newark, New Jersey on that kid is from that place, that's all I'm paying attention to. Right. That's all I'm watching, and that's all that I'm rooting for, no matter what. Because just from where we're from, it's hard enough to make it. So I always want to see people from where I'm from make it.
Right.
It's true. What's this transition to the league, man? Just give us a little rundown of how the league is.
Is it anything like how it is on 2K? Like, is it like? Let me know.
No, I'm to be completely honest with you, man. It's a blessing, man, because just if you grab a basketball, right, and you and your wherever you live at, and you just look at we call it a pumpkin, we call it the pill, the rock, whatever.
Right.
Just think about it, that little ball can change your life forever.
Mm-hmm.
If you dedicate yourself to your craft, if you dedicate yourself to working and, blood, sweat, and tears, ups and downs, good days, bad days, just continuing to grind. And when I was playing, I used to always have a hashtag when I used to post on Instagram. It used to be like grind season because no matter if I was sick, no matter, if, I got into a fight with my girlfriend, my wife, whoever it may have been, it would be like that one little thing will always bring me some type of serenity where I would be, you know what, this is where I feel peace at. Someone can have passed away, anything could have happened, but that one ball can change your life forever.
Right.
And when you make it to the NBA, it really can change your life because just the situation and put you in. And a lot of people just look at the contracts, but they don't understand, pensions and 401ks. They don't understand, Medicare for the rest of your life, things like just small things like that.
Right.
That hurt so many, people working a 9 to 5 that hurt them daily that you're already set up for life. All you got to do is put in the work. And it's like I said, it's mind boggling when you think about it. Just that one little ball that you take for granted can change your life forever.
Speaking of that one little ball, so there's a situation right before you get to the league, you and Kyle Lowry, at the Checkers on Market Street.
Oh yeah, you heard that on the podcast.
Yeah, so
we pay attention.
So we go to. So obviously, I'm already know I'm a lottery pick. And I tell Cal, I was like, I'm going home or whatever. and he was like, yo, I got to talk to you about something, and I want you to give me your honest opinion on it. Tell me what you feel and how you feel about it. So I'm like, yo, I got to go. He like, I'm going to go with you. I'll go with you. So I'm like, yo, it's like an hour, 40 minutes, hour and a half, 40 minutes. I'm going home, to get my grandmother some money. And he like, nah, whatever. Like, I'm going to go with you. So he hop in the car, and we driving to Newark or whatever, and all he keep on saying is he hungry. And I was like, man, I ain't have, because, when we play, they don't let us eat fast food. I was like, man, I used to love Checkers on Bergen. It's like, I was like, it's a Wendy's, a McDonald's, and a Checkers. It was like, it's like 2 minutes from my crib. I was like, come with me. I was like, we're going to go there as soon as we get there. And we talking, and that's when he first tell me that he's leaving Villanova after his sophomore year to go to the league. And then we called Rudy Gay on the three-way, and then Rudy told me that, yeah, I'm leaving too, and Rudy was in UConn. So we driving, and we happy and shit. We like celebrating, but it's still, draft and everything got to come up. But he, we get to the Checkers, and I don't know if you know Checkers on Bergen.
Yeah, we know.
And, it's like a weird drive-through.
Yeah, it's
right?
weird.
I hate that drive-through.
I
It's
pull
trash.
up or whatever, and I know, I've been away for 4 years, but I know what it is. And I pull up and it's raining or whatever, and then I see the dude, and I kind of I roll my window down, but he's like inside the Checkers, and then I see him, and then he jumped back in his car when he see me, and then they basically try to box us in. Luckily, like the cop is in the drive-through behind us. He didn't see the cop. He like pulled around, and then I could see him get ready to like basically jump out on us. And I couldn't see the pistol, but I already know what it is. And I'm like basically in a panic. And then I see the dude like walking back, and I look to my right. He started walking back. Look to my left. I see the cop car. And then after that, he like pulled off slow, and I just took off. And we just we never went to see my grandmother. We just went straight back to Nova.
Wow. Yeah, it was curtains.
Yeah, we never went to go see it. We just went straight back to Nova. And at that time, I think the way I got her the money, I think it was through someone else. So it was I don't know how she got it, but I know we just went right back. So we just hopped right back on 280, got on the Parkway, went up to the Turnpike, and we went right back to Nova.
Wow.
Was that one of the
But
situations?
then that's when Cal was like, yo, this shit real like Philly. This shit real like Philly.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, it's real, bro. And that's when, it's just little things like that. And we laughing and joking about it. But, I'm about to be a first-round pick, and my life could have been ended right there.
That's
all
true.
over.
That's all about
Because I had a
the action.
BMW. I had a BMW convertible. It was somebody who saw me. And they already knew what time it was.
Right.
Was that one of the situations where you like, man, I'm out of here?
I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back
I'm
here.
out of here. I'm too
I ain't
close.
never say I wasn't coming back, but I just was like, man, I was like, they don't play. They do not play. I was like, they do not play
Fair.
for fun in Jersey. I was like, they play for keeps.
That's a fact.
So leading,
I'm saying my bad, bro. At that point is when you knew that your life was changed forever, or just you knew that you were about to embark on a journey that was unique, and most people wouldn't. Really
Yeah, I
touch
knew,
on.
man. Once I remember I start working out for these teams, and then Nike, Reebok, and Adidas, they sent me a whole bunch of shoes, and I didn't have I was living in my dorm at the time, and I just had all these shoes in my dorm. And I just remember my agent was like, Nike want to know what shoes you like. Reebok want to know what shoes you like. Adidas want to know what shoes you like.
Wow.
And, he's telling me the numbers. He's like, hey, I dealt with, Adidas before, but Adidas, so he's like, I just don't like the way they reps do things. He's like, Nike is great. He's like, Adidas has the most money they can give you. And he's just explaining the contract to me. And he was like, what do you think? And I just been in Nikes my whole time. And I wasn't wearing no Reeboks. So I just was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with Nike. And then when Nike gave me the first Advance, and, I was home when they gave me the first Advance, that's when it was Wachovia. And they wired it into my Wachovia account. Because it was first unit, then it was Wachovia.
Yeah.
And they wired it into that. And when I got it, I just remember that night we went to, after they wired it, we went to the Gold Bar.
I was like,
Me and my boy went
girls.
to the Gold Bar in the Bronx. Yeah, and it just was and I was explaining to my boys, like I was like showing them, like I was showing them, like, and you at that time you couldn't show them. It just was like a lady who would be like, your account is, and she would like tell you the number. And when I was just saying, and then like my boy Pierre Mitchell, and then one of my other boys, they just was like, damn, bro, this is crazy.
Mama, we made
and I
it.
could just remember I can remember we going to the Gold Bar, and as we going to the Gold Bar, we're leaving, and I'm telling them I got to get my girlfriend now, and she's my wife now, but I was like, I got to go pick my girlfriend up at the train station from Penn Station. And then we're going back to Nova before I get ready to go work out for the Celtics. And I'm just telling them this, and somebody starts shooting.
Wow.
Outside of the Gold Bar, like the cops getting a shootout. So I had like a drop top BMW. I like jumping it Dukes of Hazzard style, take off 395 all the way back home. But it just is it's like a blur, man. Everything, I guess, you know, when things are going so well, and you bless, things go by so fast.
Yeah.
What was that phone? I mean, you knew you was getting drafted. What was that phone call like when it was like official?
Yeah, that's a good question.
At first I thought I was going number 5 to Atlanta. And when the agent, our rep, was like saying like, yo, you're going number 5. I just got the text from such and such. I just got the text like that. And then they took someone else. And then number 6 came around. They took someone else. So I was like, yo, I'm going to Philly. I was like, I bet you I'm going to Philly at 13. And then Boston came up and drafted me, but they traded me right away. But when it just like, when he walked up there and he said my name, it was like he was talking in slow motion. And he said it.
I can imagine. Wow.
Yeah, it was just like, he was like, Randy Ford, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, I think Hov said it, third play, he made the earth sick. I was just like, we was lit, because I knew we had an all-black party at the 40-40, so I knew we was lit after that.
Hey, that's love, man.
That's an amazing story.
Listen, brother.
Yeah, it was like straight love when that happened.
Speaking of rap, so we have a local rapper that's on the rise, All-Star the Great. He has a tribute song
dope,
to you.
super dope.
Yeah, he got a tribute song to you.
How did you hear that? Did you hear that tribute song?
Yeah. Somebody had hit me up before, it was probably like, I think it was like 2 weeks before, and was saying, you know, All-Star wanna he wanna use your name in the song or whatever, or he put your name out there on the song, but he using some like, they were saying they're using some of like the stuff where you hit a buzzer beater, and then some other stuff you did like when you was in the lead, and I not asking for my blessings but letting me know, and I said, word, just let me hear it. And then he and then like I think it was like a day before, he was like, it's out, and then he was like, all platforms, and then I went on Tidal, and then I heard it, and I was like, damn, I was like, me being biased, but I was like, that remind me of, because I'm into like, you know, that early 2000s, you know, where you know people talking grimy, where it's like rob, steal, and kill when you listening to rap, and that's just what I came up on. And just like the wordplay, like his wordplay and how slick he's talking.
Yeah.
And when he was talking about Thanksgiving, and then he said Indian, like just stuff like that. You know, it's just like double entendre. Like he's saying Indian, like the Indians and the Pilgrims, but he's saying Indian.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, come on, man.
Nah,
Like when he said that, it's just like his wordplay. Like he out here playing for real. Like he out here giving us something that we gonna be able to, you know, ride. I can't, you know. Like, I listen to everything, but, you know, when I'm driving and I'm chilling, I like to listen to, you know, Hov, Nas, J. Cole, the Kendricks, like people who really flowing and saying something. And that's what he gave me right there.
He did.
Because that, to me, that lasts forever. It could be a whole bunch of, it could be a million mumble rappers out here, but that lasts forever.
That's a fact. And All-Star beast, bro. He's actually tuned in right now, by the way. Just so you know, I hit him up and let him know that we had you on, and we was gonna talk about the song. So shout out to All-Star, bro.
Shout out to All-Star, man. ADG, bro. What up?
Word.
He played for Benedict too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. I heard.
Yeah, and he played against me. My senior year.
Okay.
Like I think I got like some highlights. I got some I think I got the game when we played. Like he played and he put in work.
Okay.
Nah, as
Yeah, he played and
was
put
a
in work.
baller.
Like, he was good. You see him sometimes on his Instagram when he be hooping.
Yeah.
Like, he can play. Just put it that way.
Got you. All right, listen, brother. You know, I thank you for joining. Hopefully we can have you on again and you can actually come in person. I'm not sure.
Where is it? Where y'all located at?
We were located in Clifton, New Jersey.
Okay.
So, you know, we'll talk offline, and you know, maybe we can, because we talk sports as well. So, you know, we would love to. And as you know, basketball season is here, so we would love to have you on, and we could talk basketball.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff
I
like
love
that.
it, man. I love talking about where I'm from. I love talking about, you know, what Newark means to me. So,
Yeah, with that.
you know, and just like, you know, like someone like we saw like All-Star the Great. Like just think about it. That's like he from where we from. So everybody should, you know, salute that. Like it's a little dude from my hood named Rocco. Like everyone, like we salute that. It's like a ton of dudes from where I grew up at that rap, but it's like it's dudes that like, you know, you appreciate. You know, when someone really spitting and it's like they saying stuff, you like, yo, I can relate. And
That's a
I'm
fact.
always gonna remember that.
That's a fact.
You know, sometimes mumble rappers, they just be like, all right, you know, it's just let me make a quick buck for these 2 or 3 years and then, you know, be 1-hit, 2-hit wonders. But when you spitting and you putting your heart into it, you really thinking about it, that's gonna last forever.
That's a fact.
Speaking of you know, sports and podcasts, whatever, there's another podcast. It's like Clips and Boards. They wanted to have you up there. They're from Newark also. I think you played against Charles too. He went to Benedict's too. But he about to start his own podcast. I told him, you know what I mean, we'll talk offline, try to get you there. Cause like you said,
Just come to hit me, man.
Yeah,
We got you.
Yeah, yo, I appreciate you calling in the middle of your game. You know,
Yes.
we definitely appreciate
It
you.
ain't much of a game anyway, so I think we have like 24. But
Oh,
yeah, so I'm chilling, man. But I appreciate it, man.
All right, we'll get at you, brother.
Good luck, man. Keep doing your thing.
I appreciate you, man. Peace.
Love. Oh man, that was amazing.
Word, wasn't
Definitely
it?
dope.
I forgot to ask him a question though, but you know, I'll get into it next time.
Yeah, we're gonna double back. We'll get him here at the table. My man said don't bang on the table.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, look at
Violating early.
Yo, y'all ready? You ready? Come on over, bro.
Hey. Open the curtain. Let's get it in, yo.
Yeah, I can get used to this, man.
Yo, I'm already used to it, bro. Like, yo, like
I don't want nothing
the
different.
headphones is comfortable and all that. We straight.
Yeah.
We out here.
Headphones on fire this time around. So have a seat right here,
What's
brother.
good, bro?
Right there.
What up?
What's
What
that,
up?
Jariah?
What's up, baby?
What's up, Jariah?
Yeah. We about to really get into some.
I'm so bullshit.
Yeah, we about to.
right there.
Yeah, let's see right there. All right, so
Hey,
Cool Giller?
yeah.
Bushwick in the building, you heard?
Where they at?
Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Ah, so yeah. Hey, listen. Introduce yourself so everybody, so the gram, all that, where they can find you.
Alright, you already know it's Phlex Mullah. The only one and only. You heard? You already know gangin'. We out here from Bushwick Peace. You know, regular shit. But you can find me at One Phlex Mullah Life. You'll see that later on, I guess, at the interview.
That's a fact.
Definitely.
Alright, so, you know, let's go from there.
That's a fact. So listen, man. I talked to what you call it. He said he hit me. Said, yo, I got an artist. He want to do an interview. He dropped a song. It's crazy. It's buzzing. He want to come talk about it. I said, you sure?
Yeah.
I said, he said, yeah, I'm sure. So I said, what's the song? He said he sent me the information. He said, yeah, he does this may know. It was an issue. So he said he want to come over and explain this piece, right?
Nah, man.
So you dropped the song. The song was dope. I appreciate the song.
Good looking, man.
So,
Good
but I
looking.
wanted to know. I listened. I had to go back and listen to Mano joint. Then I had to listen to yours, right?
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out what happened. Where was the discrepancy? What happened?
It's good that actually you got to that point, cause real shit was like, all right, where y'all from?
From Jersey.
From Jersey.
All right, y'all from Jersey. What town?
No.
No, East Orange. All
You
that.
from Newark?
Yeah.
You from Newark?
Yeah.
All right, let's say you was from Perth Amboy.
Right.
Right.
All right, for example. So somebody come and say from Perth Amboy and say, oh, whatever he means by misconstruing the lines and all this other stuff, how your town still gonna feel about what he
Oh,
said?
they gonna feel the way about it.
Yeah.
Alright, so me feeling like, you know, I'm head in the town, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just jack that? Like, hold on, wait, first of all, it was supposed to be a Brooklyn song.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, it's like, you can't shade no town.
I see what you're
feel
saying.
me?
Okay.
So if you're gonna talk about some rats and all that, like, keep it to the rats. But now you talking about the town. So that's a whole different issue. Like, we really fuck with his music at the time.
Okay.
But that little statement was like,
Why you say that?
yeah, like, you know, hold on, you violating the land. So it's like,
Okay.
hold up, we got rats all over the world. So don't point one person out on a Brooklyn track. How that make sense?
Okay, I get what you're saying.
So I took the effort to do it. You feel me?
Okay.
Shot the video the next day.
We saw the
You
video.
feel me? So that's what we did. ASAP. That's how we are.
So that
Word.
If it's smoke, it's smoke. I was just really working on straight songs.
Right.
Working on songs. I ain't worried about nobody doing what I was doing. I was waiting to put out.
Got you.
But long story short, we was just seeing that. It was like, oh, nah, hold up. This gotta come out now.
So okay, so when you talk about the rat, he dissed 6ix9ine.
Which don't got nothing to do with us. Because he
Is
ain't never
6ix9ine
been in the hood.
So wait, is 6ix9ine from Bushwick?
Facts. Huh? Hold up.
That's what I'm asking. I'm just asking the question.
He like borderline. Style and Bushwick.
Okay.
If you understand, I'm from the hood.
Okay.
So I know.
Okay.
Where he's from is borderline. There's
Okay.
a train station. This is Broadway,
it's separated
right?
by a fire hydrant.
Right, yeah. basically.
Separated by a fire
But the
hydrant.
funny thing is that Mr. School Lines now.
Okay.
The man came out of nowhere and said, oh, he's from Bushwick. But he shot all his videos in the style. So how does that make sense?
Yeah, don't put us in there.
At the end of the day, he from Brooklyn. He a rat. Let him be a rat.
But okay, so he was talking about. I'm just trying to play devil advocate because I'm trying to see what's going on. I see what's going on, but I want to play devil advocate.
Listen, if I would have said that about the style,
He would have went crazy.
the whole style would have been mad. It ain't just me. The whole Bushwick mad.
But he
My
said
whole piece is mad. The whole Bushwick Avenue is mad.
But he shot it. He
Like-
was saying there's nothing wrong with that. He fuck with y'all though.
I fuck with him too. There's no smoke, but you know, at the end of the day,
gotta
you
correct
don't
that.
know
Yeah.
the temperature.
You had to
So-
check it. What you was checking the
We throw
temperature.
shots at the shot.
All right.
Got you.
gotta protect
You feel me? He throw a shot, he from a different town, and you know it feels funny in your wave.
Right,
you have
right.
potential to put it up there. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna put it up there.
I'm sending a hit.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
I feel it.
But
what was the response like from the people?
oh man,
That's what I wanna
it was
know.
Crazy.
How they feel about that?
It was crazy. Like, you know, the hood, it's always love. So it's like, you know, they with me. Like, the whole Bushwick guy respected it. Everybody respected it. You got some style people that's like, yeah, but he was 6ix9ine's from Bushwick side, and this guy's from this side, and Mano's this, and this. You get all types of shit.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, what you gonna do? Like, you feel me? I accept all the. I love hate. You feel me?
Listen, let me tell
Give
you.
it to me. I want the smoke. You feel me? So let's go.
But it's funny you say that because like right now, as of right now, I think the last 4 or 5 years, Brooklyn has really been the wave for New York as a whole.
It's been, but it's been dead.
Yeah, but for the last 4 or
It's
5
been
years,
a lot of
it's been
South
ringing
shit
off.
that been popping. Brooklyn been popping.
But y'all
it's
leading
been-
the way in terms of the boroughs. Besides the Bronx, y'all don't have. Brooklyn has really been leading the way, right? So there's been a lot of It's been a lot of artists working together. I would say from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Right.
they actually, which is good. Then
Right.
I love the fact that they shout out to Brooklyn, but there's been a lot of music that's, you know, so-so, cause so-so and so-so. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of official artists that's willing to get up, and they ain't trying to let us push out there. You feel me? So
Okay.
there is potential in Brooklyn. There's a lot of potential in Brooklyn. Shout out to Bushwick, because I go for everybody that's coming up.
Okay.
Cause the game been the same face for years. So it's like, how do a new person come up?
But y'all got some new people
You
in
feel
Brooklyn.
me?
That's
Yeah, that's now.
all? Okay, so how do you
Past
continue?
couple years, been
How do you
stuck.
continue to ride that wave though? Because in the last couple years, you done had Fresher, you from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
You got Desana, you from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Young and Macy from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You got Casanova from Brooklyn.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Go.
No, there's a lot of
what's
artists.
the what you call them? What's the young boys? They locked now.
Which one?
Hot Boys. Roddy Ricch.
Nah,
GS9
Yeah.
Official.
Bobby. They from Brooklyn.
All right, but
It's
listen.
a lot of Brooklyn.
Let's
that's
stay
going
facts
on.
though.
Okay.
I want you to stay facts.
All right.
If you look at what niggas are streaming and what others are streaming, it don't add up. I ain't gonna front. I hate the rat nigga. I don't even want to talk about him after this.
We're not talking about him right now.
But at the end of the day, when he was popping, his streams and his game was different. Like, no disrespect. I don't care how big rat people are, but at the end of the day, we gotta state the facts. That was like the next big thing in Brooklyn, which was sad. I'm speaking facts. But at the end of the day, it's like, who's after that?
You.
Who's been streaming like that?
Oh.
No, I'm not
Change
saying
that.
me. I wish it was me.
Let's
It
talk
could
about
be.
What I'm
Why
saying
do you
though,
think
change
that?
that.
Why do you
I'm
think
saying
that?
we working on that.
But why do you think
That's
that
because
they're not streaming
people are
like that?
afraid to step in a different realm. They stuck in that realm where they don't want to be versatile in every other realm. If this realm is popping and that realm's popping, you can utilize every realm. And they stuck in one side. So it's like, you want to wait 10 years till this side comes back, or you want to keep New York and Brooklyn on the wave?
Okay.
Okay.
How do you
feel me?
help keep Brooklyn on the wave besides the diss track? How do you continue to help? Because let's talk about some of your music.
Nah, listen, I got a handful of music right now. Listen, if I want, I'll drop 2-3 albums right now. But I ain't on that wave right now. I'm on my single shit.
What
I'm about
single
to
you
have
pushing?
a video come out next month. So I'm just been working one by one. I'm not thirsty. I'm not the cloud chasing nigga. I just do what I do. But at the same time, I do have a lot of content. And it's different. You might hear me in one way in one wave and one wave in the next way. Oh, you can't hear me?
No. They was like, yo, don't tap the table.
Oh,
Wow,
all right.
But nah, it's all good. So you mentioned clout chasing.
Yeah, here we go.
One would say what you did was clout chasing.
Nah.
I'm listen. If we
I
pulled up
defended
the
my
song,
hood.
hold on.
Clout chasing
wait.
what?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
If you really listen to his song, his verse, one would say y'all shouldn't take it as disrespect. One could say that. Let's say.
So out of all the songs,
I'm just saying. Hold on.
you point out one hood.
No. Listen.
Right.
You know why he pointed.
say something else.
But you know why he pointed out that. He pointed out that because Son. He didn't point it out because he wanted to actually diss y'all.
Right.
He was dissing Son. But not because he came right back and say, listen, I rock with y'all. He said that, right? Literally right after.
Like the
His
nigga
point
bar.
I
is
ain't
he
gonna-
should have said no.
No, I got his point. He shouldn't have said nothing. I was just saying one would say that he would be clout chasing because nobody else probably would have took it that way. But I understand why he took it that way. He shouldn't have said it at all, right?
But see, the thing is, it goes deeper than what these words are saying.
Okay, talk to
And
me.
I ain't gonna get there because that's another thing to another thing.
Okay.
You feel me? But it literally does go to a different page if I could explain that to you, but you don't understand.
We do that
There's
offline?
other rats involved
We do
with,
that
with
offline.
those words.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it ain't got nothing to do with me, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's still, you not naming to say, my fault, niggas might misconstrue me, you named a whole nother rat with that. So I want you to understand.
Okay.
Now, I'm not dumb, I'm in the streets.
Okay.
I know what's going on. So to me, a shot, I'm coming for your head.
Got you.
Facts, and I'm doing that to whoever. And I'm with the shits with whoever, and it's lit. Like, I'm not playing with
I
this
feel
shit.
you. I
I'm
feel you.
really,
So Monzo, he's saying everybody got
talking your
raps.
energy right
You
now.
feel me?
That's your energy.
you feel me?
That's his
Energy
energy.
up right now. Like,
Everybody got
That's like saying,
raps.
fuck you, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No.
So it's like a
Nah,
backhanded.
It's
Why
more
would
so
you
like
do that?
everybody
Alright,
got
right now, if I
raps.
was, there's 3 of y'all, right?
Yeah.
Fuck Newark.
We're gonna jump you.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I said.
It ain't even that you
I wouldn't disrespect y'all like that.
Take his
I wouldn't
headphones off.
disrespect y'all like that.
Take his headphones off.
Cut the lights off real quick, yo. You about to get real.
You see? Let's go. Let's go.
Nah, but I say this to you though. But I say this to you.
But I'm just saying, I wanted to feel your reaction. You feel
No,
me?
I got you. So
I say fuck the style, how they gonna feel? Or yo, we got on this dude is a rap from the style.
right.
Yeah, like you
Shout out to the style. But
Yeah.
then the style's a rat too.
Okay. I see how you looking at it.
It's like a double entendre. Right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
understand?
I
Come
get
on,
you.
man. Like,
I understand.
So Mano is probably not gonna respond.
never will.
Right?
But
So
it is what it is.
so being that he probably won't respond.
At the end of the day, he's still letting it be known. Though.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. What does that do for you in terms of career-wise if he doesn't respond?
See, the thing is that my whole intentions of this thing wasn't even to come at niggas. I just felt like I was a Brooklyn track. Hey, everybody getting on it. I ain't respect that. My hood didn't respect that. People didn't respect that. That was the energy I was getting.
Got you.
So from that energy, I heard it, and I'm like, you know what? There's a few of us coming up.
Right.
Now, I ain't gonna say no names, but you know, shout out to everybody in the hood, Bushwick, whatever.
Shout out
you know
to
what
Bushwick.
I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm shooting. You crazy?
Right. Why did you feel the need? Why did you feel the need? Is this other
Because
rappers?
I felt like everybody else was scared.
Okay, let's
They
talk
ain't
about that.
want to say nothing.
Why would
And
they
it ain't
be
because
scared?
niggas are soft. It's because they want to have respect for Brooklyn. They don't want the eyes to come upon or whatever. But at the end of the day,
You big enough for that?
yeah, like
Okay.
can you give a fact, and I give a fact.
Got you.
You feel me? So that's how I'm taking it.
That's
I
how
feel
you
you.
know what I
was
mean?
He walked in a fight. He gonna take a couple shots, but he giving them back. I feel you.
You feel me? So
That's a
that's
fact.
what it is. And the thing is, it's different between the artists like me coming up
Right.
and artists that's already up. Artists that are already up, they form. They feel like they the little gang together. Listen, if I ain't falling in the streets, I'm not falling in the shit right here at all. Like, nigga, we gonna take a L, we gonna get it going, or we gonna leave it at where the art's at.
Got you.
You feel me?
I think we should definitely leave it where the art's at.
You feel me?
Right, cuz?
That's the whole plan.
That's the
definitely
whole
gonna-
plan. But you know how people are. At the end of the
This
day.
is not,
So
understand this. This is not just for Mano or towards Mano. That's
anybody
disrespecting
anybody violating the hood. Like
Okay.
disrespecting Jersey.
To me,
disrespecting
Brooklyn the hood.
Brooklyn disrespecting Staten Island, whatever.
Right, I
it
got
is.
you. I
Shout
understand
out to
that.
everywhere else though. You know, Jersey. You know,
Yeah, we did the show
Staten
Jersey
Island,
joint.
Queens.
Right.
Yeah,
But
shout
you
out
know
to
what I'm
Jersey.
That's
You
fair.
gotta say something.
That's fair.
That's a fact.
I wouldn't be
You know-
dissing your hood if I ain't got no animosity
listen
towards
to
you.
me, though.
There's no way you can create
Right.
animosity
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
I start something.
So I got a question. It's not a big issue because if he's like, yo, let's do a song, you do a song with him, right?
I mean,
Come on, it shouldn't be no hesitation.
at the end of the day, yeah, and, you know.
why would you?
Why-
Dependent. I don't know how the
nobody
temperature
got-
is.
look,
So
nobody-
I'm gonna move on my temperature.
Nobody got hurt yet.
Nah, we gonna put that energy out there. No energy, no put that energy out there, bro.
Shots.
Look,
No,
nobody
no,
got
no,
hurt
no,
yet.
Shots.
No. I'm just saying, no one got hurt yet. So it's time. You have room. There's time to figure it out. People talk, communicate. You can
Listen, there's
you can
100
voice-
killers out there, so I ain't worried about
That's
none
what
of
I'm
that.
saying. You can
You
voice
heard?
it. No, what I'm saying is, you can say this is. I felt X, Y, and Z. Well, you already felt. You said it, but you can still try to figure out how to work
Y'all
together.
can make a song together.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's a fact. But like I said, the temperature wrong. Where we gonna go?
Hey man, Jay and
That'll be
Nas.
bypassed though.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
this
what I'm
bypass.
saying.
Look at Jay and Nas. Look at Jay and Nas.
That shit took him 20 years almost to get around that shit.
Right, that's a
So,
fact.
none of that shit. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah, we
Come
good.
on, facts.
I wanna make sure I'm with all the
Listen.
music that go back and forth, but I feel like this is something that doesn't need to go there. Like it's not.
Yeah,
It's
keep
not
it.
supposed to, but at the end of the day, what you gonna do? I'm coming for your head. What you
Once
gonna
again,
do?
I'ma
Nobody
shoot back.
coming for mine. I don't give a fuck. I'm walking around the hood all day. I'm from Bush. Literally, I walk through the hood all day with niggas, without niggas. So it's easy for me to just get spotted. Like niggas know me, niggas. You know what I mean? So
That's a fact.
So, but at the end of the day, it's like, are we going to the other way out?
Nah,
So
we
let's
gonna keep it on art.
keep
We
it on
gonna
art.
Keep it on
So
art.
Yeah.
let's talk about some of the music, B. Look, you got enough songs for some projects, right?
Yeah.
So what's the single you pushing right now?
I got a few of them here. Don't worry about it, man.
What's
I
the
got a
single you
few.
pushing?
Got Logo. I got Big Stacks. I got few of them Venue.
Hey Marv.
You feel me?
Hey Marv, we got time to play a song at least.
Listen, play them too.
We can play a
I'm
track?
confident. Yo, this shit just I'm playing too much, right?
Yo, if you get the USB, give it to Marv.
Yep.
He on it. He on Foye.
He on it. All right, Mark, we're gonna play a song
Definitely.
before we get up out of here because we gotta wrap up soon.
Where it's at? It's on Apple Music. Let the people know
Right now, like I said, I just been piling music. Like the ones that I didn't put out yet is because we already got a few videos that I ain't just put out, but I got them. Like once I get a chance to, alright, this is when the official date is. We gonna put them out, and we gonna put them out. But guaranteedly, that's about to be locked and loaded.
At least you
November,
can rap.
December. Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I
ain't the best in the world. But you can put Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, my man, what you call?
Oh yeah.
Listen though, at the end of the day, it's like I'm gonna put them out when I'm ready, bro. Like this shit takes time. It's not easy. I want. Matter of fact, y'all need to understand that this shit takes time.
Right.
But
we know.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, we good.
You still playing?
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Oh Lord, it is that I can vision this. Got cake stacking from whipping it state to state, magically doing this for the passion. You think you taking mine and meet my automatic. See, I'm that goon from the Lord. I shoot the 4 seasons, so packs the corner stores, took naps right through it all. Ever wake up living some real shit? I didn't know fam had a kill switch. I had to get my mind right. Started selling them dimes, was really real outside. So I stay with it and I never get your goons turn your back, cause you never told lies. Same dudes want your place, they wanna fuck your wife. They don't wanna see you prosper, they wanna take your life. And yeah, it used to break like sitting in bandos while they doing their dance moves. Cause money was the only thing faithful. I never gave a fuck of what they do. But don't try to spoil your minds, cause I will outdate you. Never walk in no fake shoes, unless they were stay shoes. Thank God for the blessings, now I'm killing these rap views. Tryna be with the checks bees on grabbing your nephew. Have them houses like pets be, stop feeding the cat. My money growing. I used to break a couple of grams to rip the summer. The feds wanna sit in their fans and watch us come up. I had to outruin their plans and get the run up.
Hey. What you know about the feds watching you?
Nothing. I don't ever want the feds to watch you, bro.
You good?
I'm a civilian, my man. I'm a civilian. I don't want you.
We all are. All three of us. You think you taking mine and meet my automatic. See, I'm that goon from the Lord.
His energy's always down.
Hey, yo, Mark, you can rap this. Rap that song.
I can wake up living some real shit. I didn't know family.
Hey, yo, I like that song. Listen, you gotta, look, you put that out when we just heard it. Oh, you said, yeah,
nobody got that.
All right, so we got it now?
We got the vid, but nobody's gonna see it yet till we ready.
Yeah, we ain't ready for the.
Whenever you put it out, just make sure you tag us.
Trust me, man, I will, man. I'm happy I got to, to meet y'all this way.
He wanted to play though.
You got one more?
Yeah, he got one more. He wanted to play.
Hey,
we can do one more. We can do one more. Mark said we can do one more.
What's that venue?
Tell him pick one of those.
All right, go ahead.
Mr. Marv, hold us down, baby.
Go tell Mark.
What you told him?
Oh, he told you? He said go ahead.
What is it? Oh, go.
You got like one main producer, or is like different
It
tracks?
just go crazy to this in the joint.
I'm that goat, I want smoke, get the bag off the boat. I just flex off the phone, I'm not broke, Hello trip, bend it up, bust that pussy, wet it up. Freak a pole, turn it up, get that money, make me bust. She gon' trick it down for a clipboard, ayy. She gon' shake the tail for a real one, ayy. When we in your tail, we don't fear none, ayy. We play around, we don't get home, ayy. I see these niggas hating, gon' make a move. We're killing short 50s, you gon' make the news. All we know is winning, we ain't never lose. Your gang ain't living life, you gon' pick and choose. Syrup in my Sprite, I'm still getting goop. Your shorty looking twice, that means she getting loose. She look at me again, I put her in the loop. Can't be mad at me, I like the kitties too. Throw the bands up, she gon' pop a thong today. Throw that kitty back like every day a holiday. Put a bag for a bro, I got bands to just throw. Turn it class to a hoe, make it clap for a bro. I'm that goat, I wanna smoke, get the bag off the boat. I just flex.
I like that,
Good looking, y'all.
Listen, man. Listen. It don't gotta be a problem, man.
It ain't no
It don't gotta
problem,
be a problem, man.
That's how I want to get stress free. I'm good.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Listen, this is rap.
Nah, this is rap.
You send shots,
They
you
send
going to get shot at back.
That's
Plain
a fact.
and simple. At the end of the day, there's no beef, there's no none of that. It is what it is.
That's
He
a fact.
accepted
That's
as
what-
a rapper.
That's what the
And
culture
shout
is
out to
built off
Bushwick
of.
again.
That's a
Shout out
fact.
to Bushwick,
Yo, that's-
shout out to Living Life Records, man. You know,
Yo, that's what the
Living Life
culture is built
Records.
off.
Living life, yeah.
Bushwick.
The label, yeah. We out
Listen,
here.
man. There's 2 songs that we played.
It's just regular shit,
I need
bro.
that.
I got some shit.
I need that song.
I got you.
Thank you for coming
I got
on.
you. For real,
We're gonna
facts.
do round 2. We're gonna late. We're gonna late.
Word up, word
When
up.
we get out of here, and
Listen, every other interview I have wild out because they been telling me, yo, chill. I know how you get.
Nah.
Listen, I'm on my bullshit now. No, What's up?
Yo, his
We
interview,
out
we
here.
gonna come out the Bushwick.
We gonna come out the
Bushwick.
Bushwick.
You gotta
Yo,
come out
be
to the
all
hood.
illiterate.
Yo, thanks for being here, bro.
You're right,
Thank you,
man.
brother.
Appreciate
bro.
you.
real, man. It's always love.
Hey, yo, listen, we out of here.
Gang,
Blazing
gang.
bars.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know where the fuck
Peace.
the camera.
Ah, it was right there.
I said, what? You know we waiting for it. Blades and